Yeah, I used to play X3 Reunion. It's a pretty good game, even though it has a rather steep learning curve. Now what? Stop that. But one of the things I always wanted to do while I was playing the game is get out inside the ship and walk around it. So I began building the little personnel transport. This is the rear. We got the front, and we're on the dark side, so we're not going to be able to see a whole lot. And I can't find the game anywhere. I think I can download it again, but that game kind of eats up your time. It's a really good game, though. I like it. Another one of those open free world games. I couldn't get the curve on the protrusion in the front and back very correct, but I did manage to put the 4 guns up front, even though in the game they are fixed forward. I had to settle with 4 turrets since there are no fixed forward guns that I know of on large ships. I kind of nestled the thrusters within the hull here, forward and reverse, up and down. Down's all right. I've got some work to do on the down portion, the bottom of the ship a little bit. So yeah, we got a couple up there. Now it does not have very much side to side action going, but vertical and vertical thrust, both up and down, are okay. A little sluggish, but you know, in the game itself, the original game, these were not very good with steering. Now, they could take off real well, but as far as rolling and all that, and yaw and pitch control, it was just kind of terrible. 1 large thruster in the back with 3 small thrusters, got some windows, a little doorways just about everywhere. It does not really have any bottom protection as far as turrets go. We have 2 connectors on the side, and these little windows here hold each side has a little console that you can get in and pilot the ship to connect to the connectors. That's what I translated that portion of the pictures as. And for some reason I'm missing a piece here. Why am I missing a piece? That's odd. We want 7s. We're going to fix the color. Rotate it correctly. Make sure it's facing the right direction. Maybe one of these days. Keep hitting the wrong buttons and going in the wrong direction. Okay, which direction is that facing? It's kind of hard to tell with the dark colors. There we go. I think that's right. There we go. Yeah, I'm not quite happy about the edges here. Those should be kind of straightish to the outcropping, but that's the way they went. So this is not a perfect replica of the ship. I've taken some artistic liberties with it, but it's there. We got a little area here for going out, and I do have the mirroring on. It's a little airlock area. If you have mods installed or whatever, you can put your suits in there. I will be posting this on the workshop. And we can turn this off now. I don't have any of the interior lights in. We're still getting the floors, but I'll try and get those on in and grouped before I post it. It's a little hallway here, not much to look at. This is the very top, so this would be definitely a crew area. We've got stairwells on both the left and the right, as it's mirrored. To the next level down within the back of the ship is where most of the crew area is. We have a little bit of access here. We got some pipe work and some batteries installed. Come down a little farther, we've got possibly a crew quarters or something. For a nice big area here. This is all the first top deck. Then we come into the area with all of the current gyroscopes and the central gravity generator. We'll access here for the oh, I'm missing a piece there. That's good enough. We'll just put it, make sure it's the right color though. There we go. I must have taken that off when I was doing something. Nice area here. I haven't floored it or cordoned it off or anything. We have various amount of things. Whoa! I need to put a rear bridge in. I already have the front bridge, which is through these double doors here. Up the ramp, we can put like an interior cannon there or something. Up another ramp, have tool consoles. You get in, and it works pretty well for the first person view. You don't have much of a field of view, just what's in front of you. But you can see the little point out there. I was trying to make it about like what it is in the first person view in the when you're flying the ship in the original game. That's kind of like what it is, although there were a little bit more side peripheral vision, but I didn't want to mess up the exterior too much. I'm just jumping off things. Go down to the next level. This runs the top of the ship through the heavy armor. It's above all of the personnel area where you would carry your passengers. Nice little area here, stairwell. And this goes down to the next level also. Little area here. You can put your vending machines or whatnot in there. Nice little medical area. It's really a observation deck, but I just put 2 med stations in here, figuring that would be about right. Oh, and we're out of gravity there. That's unfortunate. It cuts off at the very edge. I haven't done the floor plan too much down here. A nice little area here, possibly a stateroom or something, or for more crew quarters, and then we can put additional rooms down here with seating and everything for first class within the top, say 2 out of 6 passenger levels are for first class. Another one on the other side. So we're just getting started on this level with the floor plan. Just building decks right now. Still not quite finished on the rear of the ship. And there's still a stairwell on the other side. Nice little engineering section here, or whatever. See, I don't even remember what most of these rooms are. Oh, that's exterior. Okay. That's another way out. Other observation area. Floor's not done. And we run out of gravity a bit. There we go. Over here we have the additional cockpits for docking maneuvers. A nice big window. You can't really see your dock coupling, but I mean you line it up basically. It's right there. It's right on the other side of this wall. I'm using no mods in this. So this is all vanilla. Nice little engineering section with 6 reactors, 3 on each side. I think so it should be sufficient to operate. I haven't given it a go yet with the extra thrusters on the back. I just finished the rear thrusters. Then here you have your real first class area. Nice big windows. It's not cordoned off in the staterooms yet with hallways. You could probably put an extra, we'll probably put an extra little bit up here for personnel to prepare their meals or whatever. Bring it back to them. Gotta have rooms with like individual beds. Since this is first class, they would basically get their own room with centralized areas for mingling or whatever. Passengers should be shut off from the rest of the areas. The passenger areas should be separate than the crew quarters, crew areas. In the game X3, the Split are kind of like the jerks of the galaxy. They really didn't care if their passengers survived, hence the no armor on the passenger module, but they wanted to make sure that their personnel survived, so heavy armor on the personnel quarters and everything. Light on damage, so they didn't really take a whole lot of damage, but they could carry a lot decent shields and armaments. Also, the common practice for this specific type of ship in the game would be for them to collect passengers in one area, lock them down so the passengers couldn't escape, and then take the passengers to a pirate sector and sell them off as slaves. It's jerks of the galaxy. Let's see, that's the med center. I haven't gotten access to or put in stairwell access to the lower levels yet from the upper levels. So I'm still kind of just building the floors, putting them in. We have conduits running both the full length of the ship, both top and bottom, so in case one goes out, it will still have access. Small cargo containers will go on the bottom level here. Only small containers, as it's just a personnel transport. The original game had it to where they couldn't really carry large cargo or anything. It was just pretty much small cargo, and that was it. It was a specialized ship, so yeah, down here we have the bay. I'll probably punch a hole in the floor or something, add some way to get cargo in here. But yeah, this is like a maintenance cargo bay area. Next level up, we have non-floored area, which is going to be floored, but it is the regular, oh shoot, I forgot the word. The non-first class passengers. Their quarters are basically bunks in a room. get multiple bunks in a single room, and you have to share the room. That's if they get the bunk area. Mostly just seats, just like a regular airplane. An economy class down here. Yeah, at least like 3. Alright, I was using the original measurements that I'd thought of, but those don't really translate, so the bottom 3 are economy, and only like 1 with first class, and an extra one for specials, because you might have some foreign dignitaries or something that requires special atmospheric conditions. So they have the special rooms up top, which don't have windows. Of course, those are higher priced. There's at least one door, 1 or 2 doors in the passenger area to the exterior. I don't think those were included in the original, but I added them anyway. I took out a decorative greeble and put those doors in instead. I kind of like how this turned out. The little grate and then the sill. I'm going to go in and see how it goes forward. I'm not quite finished yet. We still have a little bit of hull in the back here to finish up, and then finish putting the floors and the access ways to the between the floors. So the stairwells. Put in some walls, maybe some chairs. And after that, I think I'll call it done. Leave it pretty much open to whoever wants to download it and convert it to whatever they want to use it for. Could always add conveyor system or something into a refinery and assembler if you wanted. We don't really have any frame of reference other than our speed by how we're moving. So yeah, it's pretty slow. Turn off the dampener, see how fast we can go. Not very. But it's not a high-speed fighter. Stops pretty well. It does not go side to side well at all. Oh, that seems to be better than it was. Yeah, it's real slow. It turns okay. I mean, you wouldn't want to do no high-speed stunts or anything in this sucker. I imagine you could probably get some more out of it. More performance out of it if you would change it around a little bit. Maybe souped it up. Reverse. But yeah, it's pretty bulky. See, I'm not quite finished, and it's over 8 million mass. Quick drink. All right, get out and continue working on this. or at least do a little bit. I think I've got an idea that just kind of popped in my head over the last couple days. I want to work on in the survival world. This should be completed soon. I do want to add some more gyroscopes though. And I don't have any on my keys. Because that is not quite good enough for turning. I don't think that'll actually do anything, but you know, at least we tried to improve its turning capability. Alrighty then. Oh, we don't want to go out. We're going in. We're going to add some of the stairwells. Work on that a little bit. Alright, first off, this needs catwalks. I don't think I'll need that, but we'll go with 5s for now. Oops. Well, that was wrong. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot I'm in creative. Yeah. There we go. That's more like it. Come down here. That brings us to this area. The engineering section. I think I want to make it right here. Ah, fell down. Okay. Did I put the stairs away? I did. Yeah, all the ship systems are already pretty well intact. Other than that little bit of hole in the back. There we go. Except it's the wrong color. There. I'll put a 5 there. Ah. 4, 6. There. put these in there, right? And there we go. Another level. Yeah, fall in. Well, that's not right. Why there's that? Oh. There we go. That's better. I don't have a floor here yet. That's fine. Yeah, I wanted to make a ship that you could just pretty much walk around in. Oh hell, what's going on here? That's weird. I shouldn't be like that. Why's it like that? Is the other side like that too? Ah, it is. I didn't anchor it. Doggone it. Alright. Well, you know, stuff like that happens. I anchored also. Yeah, that was broke too. There we go. I know I'm doing the messing up with the colors, but they give it a little personality, I guess. There we go. Oops. There. Is that right now? Is this real life? Oh, I don't know. Caught me, kid. There. So we should definitely add some walls to this. And we're going with regular walls. And add a door. Remember, this is all crew area back here. Past this point, it's people area. Or cargo area. People cargo. And of course, past this point is also crew area. Just put a door in there too. Now, possibly in the crew area, I might add piston elevators or something. We really don't want to promote going in between the different areas for between passengers. So stairwells it is. Turn my mirroring off so I can see what's going on. Here we go. And then we just add more stairs, or yeah, more floor. Once we get the floors and the walkways done, we can go in and add like the walls and the staterooms. Although since I'm not using mods, I won't have a whole lot to put into them. I might copy this over to my survival world or something, and then let's say it's a delivery or something, a derelict that we can capture and use it to suit our own needs, which other than playing with it and adding on extra, there's not really a need for me for this kind of ship. I built it and it's kind of cool. Alright, I can set on the floor now. Ah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Come here. There. And I know there's like a drag and fill up entire area, but I don't want to do that. I'm doing it single click technique here. The Minecraft technique. You'll have no builder's wand. I mean, I do, but I'll use it. I will be getting back to Minecraft soon. I'll also be continuing my Skyrim playthrough. Want to get to the moon path or elsewhere. To elsewhere, at least sometime. I'd like to see what endgame is like on Skyrim. Ever since I've installed Skyrim, I've kept adding mods and haven't really had the chance to play all the way through on the PC version here. I've already platinumed it. Gotten the platinum for PlayStation 3, but beat the game a couple times. But this will be modded Skyrim, so I want to see what modded Skyrim is like at the end. And check out all the other things like Fault Scar and Moon Path from Elsewhere. Or is it moon path from elsewhere or moon path to elsewhere? I don't know. Someone tell me. There we go. That's another reason why I made everything past this point employee only. There's that big old pipe there. That's good enough. 4. Well, looks like that floor has been installed. Doesn't quite go all the way back. Oh, we got a hole in the floor. Doesn't quite go all the way back, though. Let me fix that. And that's not done. Recently reacquired a personal vaporizer, the Ego. My old one busted. I had it for a couple of years, but couldn't afford to get a replacement. The parts I couldn't find to fix it because they changed the model and now it uses different parts. So that means I pretty much thought I needed to buy a new one. So I went back to smoking there for a little while. It wasn't very good. I do prefer the vaporizer. I finally picked one up the other day and got all the parts I needed for it. So I'm back on that. And there's one bad part about it is that I don't know how long, when to take breaks now when I'm doing this. Because I mean, before I'd maybe go 1, maybe 2 hours, and I'd want a break because I don't smoke in the house, or I didn't smoke in the house, so I'd have to go outside. And now that I don't have to go outside or anything, I found that I played like 5 hours in a row and didn't take a break. And that makes video editing for YouTube kind of a hassle because I got 5 hours of footage to cut up into little segments. Because I don't want them any longer than an hour, or too much longer than an hour. I mean, an hour's a long time for videos. I don't know how these guys get a lot of their interesting videos done in some of these games within only 30 minutes. That's like impossible. It takes me 30 minutes to get in Skyrim to get from, you know, outside my house down the street. You know, from my little house that you built to Falkirk is, you know, that's a 30-minute walk because of monsters and bad guys. And anyway, I don't know. Should I leave this portion open somewhat? Let's turn this off. Come back a little bit. Do we want to make it a 2-story area back here? Because there's a couple portions on the back I need to add for decoration, plus finishing up this hole here. Speaking of my vaporizer, I left it way over there. I'll finish up sealing up the hole and the decorations. There is not a whole lot left to put in. I mean, all of the components are in. I don't have anything in here for, like I said, mods for like environmental systems or anything. I do want to put in another. We'll do that. Another bridge. Oh, what are you doing here? Somebody snuck their way in. That's not good. There we go. He's gone. Maybe put an extra bridge here. Anybody got any suggestions? Of course not, because there's only me and me in this room right now. But that's okay. Let's go. Let's put it in here. Let's see how it looks. When we're in it. Because I know I want one here in the back. Oh, that's nice. That's a good spot. And so we have our secondary rear bridge. It does not have any windows. It's mostly as an emergency bridge, which is actually the best bridge to run off of, but that's okay. Just because of the view being centered that way, it's one of the better bridges. All right, let's finish up the floor back here. Yeah. Of course, man. That's the best idea you've had yet. And I believe yes. And we have plenty of room to add extra stuff in. Now this will not carry emergency pods. It won't have a landing station. It's basically, like I said, just a taxi or a space version of a passenger plane. It's passenger transport. I don't know why that was open, but we'll close it now. There we go. We got a big area here we can add all sorts of stuff into. And the extra base there. I got a couple new subscribers the other day. I'm kind of surprised I'm getting people that actually watch me. I figured I'd just get on here and play. You guys are watching me. That's great. Well, thank you for watching me. Even better if you chat. Thank you for that too. Let's see. We don't need any more of those. I think we're done with the consoles, so we don't need any more of those. Gotta jump down again. 4, 6. And I still have yet to find the audio issue that has been mentioned. Someone mentions, I've had a couple complaints about the audio being messed up, and I'm just not hearing it. Even when I review my videos, now granted I haven't caught up with the most recent videos, but the ones that are posted on YouTube are about as far as I've gotten for reviews. But other than an initial buzz when I start, I haven't really run into any problems. Oops, that should be a 5. So unfortunately, unless I can hear it myself, I can't really figure out what's wrong. I'm stuck in this hole here. Let me out. Stop it. Let go, bastard. Jetpack then. Ah, screw you. I'll just use my jetpack. Alright. Now am I on another level? Yeah, I'm on another level. And we are almost to the storage area, and passengers should not have access to the storage area. So we've got first class, we've got economy class, and we have special needs. We have forward bridge and an aft bridge. We have power, battery backup, generators, and it doesn't look, with that little bit of flight test we did, it doesn't look like I'm using enough to really necessitate larger reactors, so that's good. Oh, that's right. We don't want passengers to have access to the cargo bay. So we can wall that off now. And there we go. This should go all the way back. Wonderful. I lined that up right. I'm glad. I wanted to make sure I had all the components in before I finished off the back. All the main high necessity components. So I know where everything fits and goes. And like I said, I'm basically got two really bad angle pictures to work from. So, and an extremely foggy memory on this. So I'm doing the best approximation I can at the moment. Hopefully, it's accurate enough to be recognized. I got a couple little pieces I want to add right here. Probably with the glowing yellow stuff. I'll more than likely put a light behind some of those grate windows and tint it yellow to give that look it had in the game. All right, that's the floor out to there. This is actually, we need to switch, and we can keep this gray. I just realized that's a pretty good spot for something, for another connector. Come back a little bit. I want to drop this down one. I was thinking of dropping it down one, but I think I'll just close it off. And add, because we want to add a way to get under that connector there. Yeah, that's fine. None of the pictures show the bottom of this. I think it was somewhat rounded, but I'm not certain. And I'm going to add a connector there, so that would kind of, well, I guess it could work with a rounded bottom. G. 4. I do have one spot opened. Connector. There we go. Now we have a connector on the bottom, so you can land ships there. color should we make these? Yellow? Yeah, let's make them yellow. Flip around. Now, these are decorative. I don't think I will add the loading ramp at the moment. We don't want to add too much complication to it. We want it to be simple so we can upload it and people can understand it. So the release will have it won't have elevators. There we go. Bottom's pretty much done. I need to check my reference picture, see if I can figure out anything on this bottom here. And come on. Not really helpful there. We have windows in a curve around the bottom thruster. Flat area there next to the thrusters. And then another angled flat area on the bottom. Okay. So, along the bottom of the thruster, we'll have angled windows. Try and make it marry up with this area here. We don't want it bright yellow. Want it to stick with the rest of the main body here. Is that right? No. I was one too far down. Okay. Now we need to get these two connected here. Is it going to be flush, or am I going to have to do some funky operations here? Hey, all right. No funky operations this time. Ooh, I'm getting some lag. There we go. Yeah. All right, man. All right, now this. This is going to require some funky operations because it's angled inwards. Unless I get rid of that. Nope, can't do it. Doggone. I could probably do it on this one. This one here. All the way in. That might work. But then in between here and there is gonna be a problem. Yeah, that's not gonna work. We gotta angle it outwards a little more. Oh man. Alright, nines. Maybe that'll be a little more helpful. Yeah, we'll have to do it that way. Funky operations, man. Sometimes you just gotta do them. Boy, none of these are really working out for me, are they? Alright, let's see how all that does. There we go. All right. There. A nice little area here. Oh, we got some bits here that need fixed. There we go. A little area over here we can even look out. Hi. We'll put up our separation wall. Keep the help separate from the clients. I think we just need to finish up the bottom half portion. And, that's right. There's supposed to be a window here. That's not good. Because that's not on a flush level. I know. I know what I'll do. We got 1, 2, 3 down. So we can go. All right. Ah. There. I can put windows in it. We're going to try the 1x2 slope. See how well that treats us. And I have a feeling that it's going to be slightly off. And that's going to mess up our whole thing. All right. Probably better off with the 1x1s anyway. Is that facing right? Nope. That's better. Now we go back to the regular. Is that right? Nope. Go down a little bit. Set this on there like so. And I do believe that's all the windows. And the bottom of the floor, bottom floor is done. Now we've got a couple interesting little points to put on the back, but other than that, hull is done. Drop this. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. No lights though. I suppose I should turn it around so I can actually see what I'm doing. this, for these interesting points, we're going to go ahead and add them now. Which is 2 and a 6 to start with. We're already on the correct color, so one more. And we'll go up 1. Let's see if we can do this right. 7. We need to round these off. I believe I left those in number 4. Oh, number 3. And they are number 1s. P, yellow. While we're at number 4. 4th tab. Oh, yeah. 4th tab. And we don't have those on there, so we'll have to add them. All right, now we'll go back to, actually we've got room right here so we can add it in there. We'll just put one of these in real quick, then take it back off. Where is it? Looking for the little access thing. I think it's at the end, isn't it? Yep. the lights I just added. What color do we want it? We're going to try and make this thing low. It's not glowy enough. Glowy. Wouldn't it be somewhat bright? Is there a diffuse? Move that back down to this one. I suppose it's okay. All right. Well, I think that about does it for the exterior. I don't really see any place I can improve on the exterior. So now all that's left is decorating the interior, and I will do that on another occasion. I want to do a floor plan out, put some general rooms in, add some seating. And other than that, this is pretty much done. We've got a few little things to work out on the inside. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'm going to take a break real quick, and then I'll come back and maybe do some survival or something. Go get a snack or a drink or something. Use the bathroom, pet the dog. Look funny at the cat. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.